Hey everybody, I wanted to give you a little rundown of different protein options for you, especially as you're getting into this nutrition challenge. So, had a conversation with one of our clients today in the nutrition challenge, and she says, "Hey, there's this protein stuff on my recipes. I don't know what to do. I don't even have protein. I don't know where to get it. So on and so forth." And I say, "Hey, guess what? I got a whole shelf of it for you." But there is a little bit of a difference between our protein. So I want to show you a couple of options, some things that will be really good for you during this nutrition challenge. In addition to that, there's some options here that might be helpful for those of you that are a little busy trying to figure out how to make your snacks work. So when you're looking at your nutrition challenge, or when you're looking at your meal plan, you see these recipes that say like a scoop of whey protein or Ascent protein. Ascent is a brand that HSN has utilized. They value it, and so that's what you see there. We use a very high quality whey protein blend from Driven Nutrition that is going to be fantastic for you with your recipes. Now, here's my rules. Typically, when I'm working with my recipes, what I want to do is I use a vanilla protein, mainly because I don't want to mix my protein pancakes and have like a chocolate protein pancake. Now, I've done it, and here's the deal. I've been taking supplements for 20 years, and the reality is like if you told me this is going to get me my results, I don't really care what it tastes like. I'll just eat it or drink it in that matter. So I'm not real picky, but I do like maybe just a base level vanilla protein for my recipes. And so what I would recommend doing is it's our Vanilla Dream. I've got one more left in stock, but I have no problem ordering more if we need more people that need it. They come in a 2-pound container, or you can actually pre-order just a 5-pound container just to have at home. That's what we use at home, and it lasts us for a really long time. But this is what you're looking at for recipes. Now, here's a thing on whey protein versus some of the other protein blends I'll talk to you about. Whey protein is meant to absorb quickly in the body. So this is what we use like post-workout as well. So somebody might just do a whey protein shake after a workout. Some of you will see on your meal plan, depending on what kind of meal plan you have, is it might say like almond milk with some whey protein. This is what it's talking about. We're just talking about a whey protein. It's meant to absorb quickly in the body post-workout. Here's the problem with that. When we have a whey protein, a fast absorbing whey protein, it's also going to make you hungry faster because it doesn't take a long time to digest. Remember that when you're like thinking about how to build your meals. So when I have like a whey protein, I am hangry after I drink this whey protein after a workout, and so therefore I need to eat afterwards. But that's just a little something to note. But this is what we're talking about when we're talking about whey protein for a recipe. Get something that's very plain Jane, that's going to mix well with a lot of things, with smoothies and everything else. If you choose to go with like a different, I'm going to give you like a pro tip here. If you choose to go with a different flavor, I would go with like cinnamon roll, okay? And the reason I'd go with that is because I mix up that cinnamon roll protein in like our pancakes or applesauce as a snack. So it works well to have the cinnamon. I haven't tried a lot of the other flavors. I have made chocolate protein pancakes, and I can tell you that there's definitely a difference in taste. Our banana protein pancake recipe that we've used with HSN before, I do use our banana cream pie, but just get something basic that's going to mix well with a lot of different things. Now, another protein I want to talk to you about before I talk about one other thing or a couple other things is our Profusion 7. So this is what I call our snack protein, okay? And what I mean by that is this is a good protein for snacks. For those of you that maybe just struggle to get your snacks in, I'm with you. I normally have back-to-back appointments, meetings, and everything else. And so for me, sometimes it's very tough for me to stop, eat something, and then move on. So I will take a shake, and I will use this as my shake. It's not just whey protein. It's going to include a lot of different options. So with that, sorry, my video just froze, and I was like, oh no, it's not helping. But it has also a little bit of fat, some MCT oil in it, as well as some carbohydrates. So it kind of gives you a little bit more. It's still high protein and lower on the carbs and fats, but it gives you a little bit more of your macronutrients. It's not just whey protein. The other thing is, the name says it, it's a 7-blend protein, and so it's going to give you some slow release protein, some slow digesting protein, as well as some immediate release protein and some fast digesting protein. So it's going to help you kind of feel full a little bit longer with a shake like this. it's a 2-scoop serving, by the way, but I'll actually, for me, because I need a little bit more calories on a snack or a meal, if I'm trying to like eat this to hold me over before a bigger meal or a smaller meal, I'll do 2 scoops with a little bit of almond milk. You can also just mix it with water if you're worried about the calorie increase with the almond milk. So this is like my snack protein. 2 other proteins, one of which these 2 just don't really apply to everyone, okay? So one piece of the puzzle, if you're someone that's trying to gain muscle or add muscle and try to, in the calorie side of things, maybe isn't as much of a concern for you, that's where I would incorporate our post-WOD. So this is for someone that's built more on the performance side of things. Like the physique stuff is fine for them, but they're working on the performance. This is what I take after my workout. And so why this is different than just the whey protein or the Profusion 7 is if you are trying to gain muscle, okay, or maintain muscle mass effectively, and you're not so much worried about added calories, this is gonna give you 20 grams of protein, that fast absorbing whey protein, plus 20 grams of fast absorbing carbohydrates to help you recover quicker. In addition to that, it's going to have some branched chain aminos in it. It's got some joint support in it, which is really popular with most of our folks. And in addition to that, it also has some digestive enzymes in it, well, so it helps you absorb quickly. So anyways, this is, and a little bit of creatine. So again, this is something that I recommend for those of you that are working on the performance side. Physique is not necessarily the concern. Yes, you can afford to lose some body fat, but you're not losing 50 or 60 pounds or being really regimented with your calories. This is something I would recommend. That's our post-WOD. This is not for someone, if you're a 50-pound weight loss person or you're trying to lose weight and that is your main goal, I would not do this. I would stick to our whey protein, okay? And then lastly, something I don't have up here right now, it's just all out, is our casein protein. Some of you might be asking, like, there's a nighttime protein that some people have been taking. That casein protein, it's a slow release protein. It breaks down slowly throughout in the body as you're sleeping. It helps from a standpoint of recovery. That being said, it's not for everybody. Like, I don't necessarily need you to take a casein protein. If you're someone, again, on the performance side, recovery is a big issue for you, or if maybe you're looking for a bedtime sweet treat or snack, the casein protein isn't a bad option to add in there at the end of your day. So like I'll do a casein protein shake with a rice cake and a little bit of peanut butter or almond butter on it. Sometimes I'll mix that into a smoothie at night. But again, that's kind of an optional protein. So the key proteins that you want to be most concerned about is your whey protein for your recipes and for your post-workout shakes, and then our snack protein, which is our Profusion 7. At any other time, this is the biggest thing that we always say, is that if you don't have your nutrition in check, these things are like the 0.1% to your results. So this stuff can stay on the shelves and you can worry just about what you're doing in the kitchen, just about how you're packing your meals. You don't need to spend money on these things, but if you do need some resources, we have them for you and we're happy to help you with it. But please talk with either Coach Millie as your nutrition coach or myself or one of our other staff members about your personal needs, and that way we can help you out on your protein selections, guys. Good luck in the challenge, and we'll talk to you soon.